Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. In the last episode, we made this amazing machine with the help of some cannons that produces polished rose quartz. And in today's episode, we're actually going to put a little bit of a pause on the progression of Chapter 2, which would be automating the iron melting and automating the polished quartz to, what are these called, electron tubes. And we're actually going to make our first brass machines in order to make the iron melting a lot easier. You see, one thing that would be super helpful here is making this system run better. It's pretty slow right now, and a few things that would improve it is making these funnels brass funnels and telling them to only output when there is a stack of gravel inside of here. So a stack gets melted at a time, and these never really back up because they always get to be full. That would be very, helpful. And also having brass tunnels at the end of this, funneling all three of these into one line where we store the iron would be super helpful. So that's what we're going to be working on. And as far as actually doing that, it's not going to be too bad. I am going to repurpose this machine briefly to do it. All we need is to have a spout that fills up with the molten iron, and I think we could even just have the depot like set into the ground here. And that should be fine. We only needed, let's try it. You need, let's see. So to make a brass machine, we need, you know what? I'll just pull a stack of this. Okay. So let's see. It is 16 electron tubes to make a single machine. So it's not cheap. And of course that would be, we need 16 of these. Yes, electron tubes are pretty expensive for us right now. But hopefully, as things go on, it'll get easier. But we should just be able to melt the nuggets, and I'll throw them up here. We should be able to melt the nuggets. They'll flow into the spout, and we should be able to just slam some rose quartz down. And yeah, there we go. The first of our electron tubes are being made. Amazing. The next thing we need to make is a screwdriver, but that's like super easy. I think this is all the stuff you need for it. Like this. Yeah, okay, that's easy enough. And then we actually need another machine line like this one, and I actually think I'm just going to hijack this machine line. I don't want to have to deal with moving around all the wood and stuff, so we're literally going to hijack it and just pull another machine line off of it. Oh, and of course we are going to need more of the hands, so there we go. Boop, boop, boop. It is nice to be rich. So just as easy as doing this, and then we can literally take the deployers. Really? You're not gonna... But why? Thank you. Okay. We could just do this. Oh. That overstresses it. Then, no saws, because we don't need it. So there. Oh, so cheap. But we can just manually feed these the electron tubes here, as well as the screwdriver here. And we should be able to just now take a stack of 8 of these kinetic mechanisms, toss them onto the line, and this will just throw off fully made precision mechanisms, I think? Yep. There we go. So this is pretty quick. It's pretty dirty. We'll definitely have its own automated thing, but I figured we should start getting into the brass age. And while we wait for this manual little process to finish up, why don't we do the Q&A of the day, coming in from the Discord, as always, from Capuchin Monkey, asking, what is my favorite Create machine and or process? And I have to admit, that's pretty hard to pick, because I just kind of have this love for Create. Like, making the machines is my favorite part. Where is my hand crank? There you are. All right. But seriously, making the machines is my favorite. I like the spinning farms, but there's something about the crushing wheels. If I had to pick, there's something about the crushing wheels that I just kind of love. So if I definitely had to pick, my love goes to the crushing wheels. And here, by the way, I am making brass casings to make our first brass machine. Oh, so cool. They look neat. Can these spin? Can you spin these? I just realized. Are these decorative? Aw, they're just oh, that'd be so fun if you could place these down and spin them. That would be extremely fun. Too bad. And hey, if you're enjoying this series so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Discord if you want constant updates on streams and videos and all that good stuff. All that really helps. And seriously, I appreciate it like more than you imagine. Alrighty, with our 2 brass machines, we can cut one into these brass tunnels, and we can cut the other into the brass funnels. A lot of rhyming going on today. So brass tunnels and brass funnels can both filter, and brass tunnels can do a whole lot of really cool stuff that the andesite ones can't do. And same thing with brass funnels; they can filter and do a whole lot of cool stuff. So first and foremost, we are going to stop this machine. The drills are still active, and I don't want that to be the case, so we're going to stop those too. All right, the machine is off. Good. Firstly, we're definitely going to be moving the drawer over, and I think the fans are going to have to move. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to move. Although, you know what? The fans might not have to move. The fans might not have to move. The fans have to move. Yes, the fans definitely have to move. Okay, because what we're going to do is we are going to pull... no. Don't break my system, please. Thank you. Here, you go there. We're going to pull this belt out by 1. Okay, so they're all next to each other. Good. We're going to take these guys off of the belt line. Perfect. And this is where we're going to place the brass tunnels, okay? They look really nice. These are really cool because right now, like, it could, like, split things. They can force split things. They could round robin things. They could force round robin. There's a lot of cool stuff. You could randomize. There's a lot. We're not going to be doing any of that. We are just going to have it split off onto this. Nope. Sorry, onto this belt line here. Literally just going to have it split off this way. You can see it opens up, and as long as we block this place too, we should be okay. And that should, of course, be able to split into this drawer here. And we're going to use a brass funnel because we'll be getting an influx, a large amount of items coming in at once. We are going to need to get filters for these because the only things we want to pass through it are iron nuggets and flint. So I'm going to go craft up those filters right now, actually. Alright, we're going to pop these in the filter slots, so that should keep out gravel and let in those guys. Perfect. This we don't actually have to filter. It's just there because you could pick up a stack. Though I think I already said that, to be fair. And now the only thing we need to do... Oh, the next thing I want to do here is take off these and replace them with these brass funnels here, because when you scroll upwards you can specify how many items it must wait for, and we're going to have it specify a stack at a time. So instead of just spitting out one gravel slowly, it will wait and wait and wait until this has ground up a full stack of gravel, spit it all out at once, and hopefully that should help out with some of the backlog that we've produced. And then, of course, you know, washing a stack at a time is a whole lot faster. And now for the most annoying part, we need to put the fans back to where they used to be, which, you know, yay. Okay, I actually think that works. Just gotta make sure that we've taken this stuff off. Cool. Yeah, I think this should all work. Probably. There we go. That's a full stack. They're all being washed. Ow, I fell. And then we should see them eventually go through. Oh, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. And it's all moving through. Oh, what an improvement. What an improvement. And now this drawer is exposed to a belt and is... it's one off of this. Does that suck terribly? No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, okay? Okay, but there we go. That is going to make life easier now that the iron is a little bit better. This... Yeah, look at that. I don't think it's backed up as bad. Oh, because I haven't turned the drills back on. There we go. Now the drills are back on. But hopefully it doesn't back up too bad. Okay, that does back up. So, one thing we could try is gear ratioing this. Okay. That could solve the problem of this backing up, because these should be moving a lot faster, and we can support that now. So, hopefully the cobblestone stays normal. Yes, the cobblestone is not going up. In fact, it's maybe going a little bit down. Oh, Tiana? Oh, Maurice. Oh. Ah, I'm being assaulted by a cat. Oh, a vicious attack. Okay, the evil Maurice has been removed. And yeah, look at that. The cobblestone levels are actually dropping now. Yep, that seems to be holding steady. Okay, good. So every lane is holding steady. Can I take a look at the... Yes, yes, yes. So I suppose I could have them coming out like one by one, but I think that'll back it up. That'll just back it up. That'll just back it up. Yeah, there's no reason to do that. This works fine. It's delightful, it's lovely, and I need to sleep before I get blowed up. I'm gonna move this one back, though. I don't want these to be off-center. That's upsetting. Alright, so just... Oh, I didn't realize I could... Oh, you could pop a lever off with a wrench. That's cool. Oh, and you know what? It just hit me how bad of an idea it is to use a brass funnel there, because we're actually gonna want probably a brass funnel on this side to only pull out the iron nuggets. So never mind on that. Never mind on that. Man, I gotta move the fans. I love moving the fans, guys. My favorite part of operating this one is moving the fans, let me tell you. And now is the part that we hope very badly that they're all spinning in the right direction. I think they are, actually. That's miraculous. It actually worked. The whole machine is actually working effectively, and it is so nice to be in the brass age, like fully to be able to make brass machines. Okay, so it'll be a little bit slower to actually pull in the gravel, but it's not like this thing is crushing up a stack of gravel that fast anyways, so it's not really like... And you know what? That pulls in plenty quick, and now these are lined up very nicely. The next thing I want to do is split this up half and half. So half the iron goes to be melted for the rose quartz conversion, and half of the iron stays with us. And the iron that stays with us, we're going to want in ingot form. So we're going to make a new thing called a compacting drawer, which is super cool. All you need is 2 pistons, some stone, as well as drawers, and you can have your... Oh, and a little bit of zinc, too. Don't forget the zinc. Zinc is very important. Like that. There we go. A compacting drawer. And watch this. If you put, like, iron nuggets in the compacting drawer, you can actually see it compacts them into the ingots and eventually into blocks as well. So it's a super duper uber easy way to essentially auto-craft up from nuggets, and it will serve us extremely well. The way this will work is we're going to pull the belt out, like so. There will be a... Well, okay, hold on. Because what we could do is we could split it off immediately. Yeah, you know what? Let's split it off immediately. The drawer that holds the flint will be the buffer for melting, and the compacting drawer will be... Yeah, okay. I'll need a filter. I think I'll need 1 filter to make this work. But we can split it off immediately, and I think that makes the setup a little bit cleaner. Okay, so the way this is going to work is everything is going to pop out here, and we can split it off of this final area, because we're going to filter it a little bit differently, I think. Actually, how do I want to do this? Because we're going to probably want a belt line going this way. Or... Got it. I think I know what to do here. So this filter is specifically going to be for iron, nuggets, and flint, like the other ones that we have, but it is going to be an output one. So this will be iron, nuggets, and flint. This will be iron nuggets only. Only iron nuggets can come out of this one. And right now these are set to split an item stack if there are multiple outputs. So that will split the item stack outwards, and it will take it once I remove this. We'll pull the belt line out by 1, and it will move it into like so. And we'll get this guy on the ground. We'll just, I don't know, give him some planks to set on. Boom. And then we will slap ourselves the andesite funnel onto the back. So this will store iron. When the next round comes in, it should split it both ways, right? Some iron nuggets will come here, some iron nuggets will come here. All of the flint will come through here. And then, whoops, didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay. And then we'll have, there we go, this drawer is the one we'll put there. Same thing, andesite funnel on that side. Beautiful. Okay. And then we'll extend it out by 1. The brass funnel goes on this side. That will filter out the iron. And then all we need to do is just have a standard melting setup that has a andesite funnel on it. Yeah. So let's keep an eye on this, because once it spits its contents out, we're going to want to make sure it all works. Alrighty, here we go. We should see the stack of gravel come out. Beautiful. Oh, interesting. It looks like the millstones have desynced a little bit. I mean, that's fine. They're still all grinding on up. It's not that big of a problem. Just interesting to see. Alright, so when this guy turns into... Hopefully this guy will turn into some nuggets. So I'll be waiting over here. There won't be a lot of time to see, but we should hopefully see nuggets on both belt lines. Did I... Okay. 1444, 41. So we should see both of those numbers go up, because that was way too fast. I had no idea. But it kind of a little bit looked like it didn't work. Okay, nope. It does split it off. It does split it off. Awesome. Both numbers went up. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's a working system. Great. Let me go grab a melter setup. Alrighty. Here's, you know what? Actually, I think this has to be 1 over, because there needs to be funnels on both sides of these. Alright, but this will be our melter setup. Super duper easy peasy. You know, I'm just going to put an andesite funnel on this guy. Boop, like that. Awesome. And then that will be melting iron exclusively. And then pretty much all I have to do is add a spout, which we have over here. And a depot, which, again, right there. Oh, I should probably put the basin back so we can make our, you know, lovely, lovely brass again. I'll fill those in, don't worry. And I need a pump. Depot here. No, not depot there. Depot here. Uh-huh. And spout. Nope. Nope. Spout there. Okay, you know what? How about this? We'll do this in the back so it looks even cleaner, because I'd like this to look nice, obviously, from the front. So we'll just have the pump off in the back, and then we can just... Well, actually, I could even... I wish I could do that, but you can't. This, this, this. None of those can be a pump. Well, unfortunately, no matter what, this is going to have to pull back one. So we could do it like that, maybe? And fill in the space behind that. That's alright. Yeah, and then I could always build something here. And you know what I'm thinking for this? Do I have a large cogwheel on me? Because a large cog would be perfect right there. I'm going to go craft one up. Just like that. Beautiful. Spinning nice and fast and even in the right direction. That's always good to see. We can give our melter some fuel like that. And I mean... Not bad. It's not bad, guys. There's only one last thing to do, and we'll have automated rose quartz, which is extremely exciting. Yeah. Now this. What are we gonna do with this? Because there's a few things we could do with this. I feel like what I might do is use a brass tunnel here and filter rose quartz coming off of this line. And then we just have ourselves an andesite funnel on this, so then the belt would just be kind of set into the ground. Whoops, don't do that, please. Give me that back, thank you. So the belt just gets set into the ground like so, and then we don't have the drawer of rose quartz. Although, no, we should have a drawer. We should have a drawer. Yeah, you know what, having that drawer is important. Having that backup drawer is important, so we're going to do that. Boop, 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 like so. And then it just comes down to powering this belt, which I think a gearbox right there will accomplish. I need to check out. I need to make toolboxes. I need to like next episode is going to be like one of two things, okay? And one of those things is going to be just getting quality of life set up, because I have gone without toolboxes for way too long. Okay, hopefully this works. It totally does. So that means we can take another andesite funnel here, it will start to pull out the product, place it onto the depot, and of course the last thing is going to be taking the items off of the depot and putting them, you know, into like a chest or a drawer. How do I want to do that? You know what? This is kind of temporary anyways, so I think I'm just gonna do a simple hopper into a chest. I think we're just gonna do a hopper into a chest. Oh, wait. We need filtering for this, don't we? Okay. Well, you know what? We're about to make it a lot easier to make some brass machines. Because we're actually gonna need some... I'll use a brass funnel. So, you know what? Why don't we get this party started, okay? This first round will be a little bit manual still, but I can make sure that this guy... Quick! There we go. Okay, so we are filtering iron nuggets only. They're all gonna go. They're gonna get melted. They're gonna be pumped. Yes? Okay, yeah. I see the drips. I see the drips. Here we go. Here we go. And... electron tube. Our first automatic electron tube. Oh my... oh, this is amazing. This is so cool. Oh, it felt so good to make the electron tubes for this on an actual setup. I can't wait to get this thing done. Because, like, let's be honest. To get this thing done, alright, I have to finally get this, the previous machine to make the kinetics good, and I gotta get that good. Like, we're not gonna be beating Chapter 2 for a second, because I can't, in good conscience, now that I have all these amazing technologies, leave such a terrible, like, scrappy factory. I mean, that whole thing's broken, by the way, because the drawers filled up, so we haven't been automatically producing for a long time. And more brass funnels to our name. Oh, yeah. So we're just gonna do something a little... It might be a little cheeky of us to do this, but for now, I think it is going to suffice. And I don't mind sufficing at this moment. Where are the chests? Didn't I just... oh, I was gonna make chests, then I forgot. Where's my crafting table? I'm losing everything right now. I'm just too excited. I love completing these, like, big monuments, because this electron tube is, like, the big thing to automate, you know? It's the big thing to automate. We're just gonna put a hopper there. We're gonna put that there. We are going to grab the electron tube, make sure it is the filtered thing, and then that is electron tubes fully automated. We are never going to have to create electron tubes by hand ever again. And with great honor, I finally get to check off both of these, like so. We've already done the screwdriver. I'll pick that up. And then the last thing is just to automate the precision mechanism, which, like I said, this mess over here is going to have to get cleaned. I just want to use this time to say thank you so much to the members of this channel. They are helping this channel and me become closer and closer to becoming a full-time content creator. So if that's something you'd be interested in, subscribe and become a member.